Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another DFFOO stream, and tonight we've got Aerith and Zack dropping. We are about 10 minutes away from the banners. I thought I would go ahead and just hop on right now. We can chat a little bit before they drop. You can all let me know how hype things are going to be for you tonight, if you are pulling or not. I'm very happy to have everybody jumping in. Let's see who's here. Scarf is here. Thanks for coming. Good luck with your pulls. Good luck to you as well. Hopefully some of you will be pulling along with me, and hopefully I'll bring you the luck. My on-stream luck has been quite good as of late. So let me see. Aiden is here. Thanks for coming, Aiden. Final Fantasy Addict is here. Yo, what's going on? Lunatic Screamer, thanks for hopping by again. Nice to see ya. We got Brandon Carroll here. It is hype time. That is correct. Carmus is here. Yo, hype it up. Yasir Mackey is here. Hey, how's it going, bud? Thanks for coming. Florante, my boy, is here. By the way, guys, let me know if everything's sounding okay. Let me know how the sound is. Hey, Florante, and hello to chat. Rob Curro is here. What's good? What's really good? You know what's really good? We said this last time. Aerith is really good. Zack is really good. We're going to be doing 2 character guides tonight. We're going to do Aerith and Zack. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll just do polls in the 2 character guides. Probably call it good after that. Florante, hope I have good... Yeah, I hope I have good polls too. Hopefully you also have good polls. E-Daddy is here. Yo, how's it going? More 121 251 is here. Watching live from PH. I'm guessing you mean Philippines? I'm guessing you mean Philippines. So yeah, we had a few people from Philippines last time. Awesome, you guys are joining me from everywhere. Rob is totally ready for some Aerith polls. I am also ready. James Kuhn is here. Yo, good luck with the polls. Brandon Carroll, ready to drain the old bank again. Yeah, that might be the thing tonight, right? Vector is here. Thanks for coming, Vector. E-Daddy's finally planning to use BT tokens if you don't get Aerith. Yeah, one thing I should say on my Should You Pull video, I think I kind of confused people on there, because when I did my Should You Pull, I did not talk about Zack FR at all. And I think it was just an assumption. I just knew people, or I figured people knew about Zack FR, right? So when I was talking about the banner, since I didn't mention his FR, some people were actually confused if he was actually getting it. Yes, he's getting it. And the way I recommended my pull video would still be the same, right? So I made a comment in there that I said, if you have Zack's kit, you can just skip his banner. Well, obviously you can't have his FR already, but you would still skip his banner because his FR is going to be on Aerith's banner. So on Aerith's banner, I'm actually pulling for Zack FR and Aerith BT. So there are actually a couple things there that I need on that side. So I was a little confusing on that, but I think you all knew what I meant. Toast Crumb is here. Thanks for coming, Toast Crumb. I like your name. Nick Anderson, what's up, Nick? Thanks for coming. E-Daddy says my sound is good. Awesome. Hysteric Bunny is here. I'm going to go for Aerith too. 10 minutes to go. Yeah, now we're about 7 minutes away. All right, Florante says I'm sounding good. That's awesome. Yep, time to get our Gale Aerith. That is right, James. Jai is here. Thanks for coming, Jai. Velo Stealth is here. Can't wait for these polls. Good luck. Good luck to you as well. Brandon, funny thing about the sound, I watch all your videos at 1.2. Yeah, I know. Everybody, I've heard that before. Some people watch my videos at a higher speed. So when they come to a live stream, I sound weird. Yeah, I can totally get that. Absolute Chrono is here. Yo, how's it going? James, hello from Mexico. Well, thanks for joining from Mexico, James. Wow, Hysteric Bunny is also from Philippines. I mean, the Philippines might be my biggest viewer slot. I get a lot of people from the Philippines in here. Kurt Reynolds is here. Thanks for coming again, Kurt. Dingle Hoofy's here. Let's go. Good luck. Alberta, Canada. All right. Well, representing Canada. Chrono is hoping you don't go completely broke. Yeah, hopefully it's good for you. Ukaru is here. Good night. Hopefully we get all the lucky polls. Yes, I hope you guys are all lucky. Beardy McGee, my boy, is here. Let's do this. All the luck for everyone's polls. Yeah, I hope you all get it on your free multis. That would be awesome, right? 230k token and maxed out tickets, so I'm ready. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy Addict, you should have enough to get what you need. I think about 75 to 80k gems should get you the guaranteed BT pity. Yes, Sir Mackie, let's go. My favorite is Aerith. I'll use all my resources. Yeah, these banners, it's not just like going to be popular because the characters are good, but these are like really popular characters from a popular game series, right? FF7 is one of the more popular Final Fantasy series out there, and we're getting Zack and Aerith. So these are just hyped for the characters, but on top of that, they're actually like really, really good too. Let's see here. Let's see. Willow Wolf is here. Hey, Willow, thanks for stopping by. Glad to see ya. Mammut is here. Thanks for coming, Mammut. Willow finally able to make it to the stream. Yeah, it's been a hot minute, but glad to see you back here. It's awesome. October is here. Thanks for coming. Good luck on your polls. Very cozy. Yo, what's up? Very cozy. Thanks for coming again. Waiting for 10 a.m. here to pull. Yeah, we got about 5 minutes. It'll be 9 p.m. my time in about 5 minutes. Well, at work. All right, well, don't get in trouble now, more. You want to make sure that you keep it on the down low. Beardy, off topic of Aerith pulls. After hearing you always mention FF6, I played the Pixel remake. Really want Saban or Edgar to get reworks in the future viable. Well, you're in luck with Edgar. He's literally like, I think he might be the next banner after this one. He's this one or the one after. Like, he's coming up really soon. So yeah, Edgar's coming quick. FF7 or bust for Rob Kuro. And it is almost time. I know we got about 5 minutes. A little side note, how many of y'all tried Honkai Star Rail? I just downloaded it. I actually downloaded it. I pre-downloaded it, but I've been playing it the last 2 days, and dude, that game's legit. I'm actually really liking Honkai Star Rail, because I'm a Genshin Impact player, but I'm more of a fan of turn-based than action games. So this is literally, it's Genshin Impact, but it's sci-fi outer space, and it's turn-based. And if you've played Genshin, like, you're going to feel right at home with this game. They use a lot of the same setups and mechanics. The gacha system's identical, which isn't actually a good thing, but it's fine. I have a feeling it's going to be like Genshin, where, like, you can just invest in the 4-star characters they give you for free, and I think it's going to be pretty good. Actually, one of the first characters they give you on there, her name is March 7th, and I think she's freaking busted. I really like her. They literally give you, like, a counter tank right away. She's really cool. So, yeah, I'm really enjoying that game. I don't know if I'm going to cover it on my channel or not. I'm kind of tempted, but I don't want to get in over my head having too many games on my channel. But it's fun. I really like it. Hendro Thomas is here. Thanks for coming, Hendro. Ernesto's here. Thanks for coming, Ernesto. Urkaru, if I get Aerith BT early, I'm using gems for Zack BT too. Yeah, Zack's BT is really good. If you're going to build Zack, you want the BT. It gives him... It does a lot. It makes him unkillable, gives him, like, AoE protection for the party. Like, gives the Brave Shields to the party. It's very good. Let me see here. Mr. Finkel's Tragedy is here. Howdy. How's it going, Mr. Finkel's Tragedy? Thanks for coming. James, Honkai is really pretty, and I like the RPG as chill. Yeah, it's got really good visuals, really good voice acting, really good music. Like I just sat, like, no other distractions, just played the game with the volume on, and was having a blast with it. And what I like about Star Rail over Genshin, I can play it on my phone effectively because it's a turn-based. I do not feel comfortable playing action games on my phone. So that's the other thing I like, is I'm going to be able to keep Star Rail as a phone game. I won't have to play it on console, which I really like that. Chrono, lots of people playing it, have not downloaded it though. It's a lot of fun. I am really liking it. Very Cozy's been playing it, yep. March is good. Actually can't get a dupe. Yeah, I don't think she's featured on anything right now. She just got to get lucky to get those dupes. Can I play Honkai on PC? I'm pretty sure Star Rail's on PC. Somebody can let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure it's on PC. And I think it is coming out to consoles. I don't think it's going to be right away. It's good trying to get Steely. Yeah, I want to get Steely. She looks really cool. I'm basically going to do like Genshin. I'm just going to pump all of my summons into it. And if I get it by pity, then great. If not, then I'll have pity up for the next banner. Because what I hear is the first 2 banners are like really top tier. So Steely's really, really good, and she's like single target. And then basically the side B of the banner, when that banner comes out, that character is actually really good AoE damage dealer. So either way, you're going to get a good damage dealer if you get one of the first 2 5-stars on there. Mr. Finkel says, I needed Noel and Core's LDs. I'm losing sleep over it. Well, Core's coming very soon, so you're going to be able to get that. Dingle Hoofy is here. Downloaded it, waiting to play it for sure. Yep, Honkai's on PC later for consoles. Yeah, I think that's that was my understanding as well. And I'm not sure if you guys know if it's going to be like compatible between both versions. Like if I'm going to be able to load up my phone account on the console, then I'll probably play it on both, but otherwise I'll just keep it on my phone. Ukuru, you're kind of burned out on MiHoYo stuff. Only gacha, I'll keep playing long-term as default most likely. Yeah, dude, if you're burned out, like, don't force yourself to play it. Like, if you're not excited to play it, like, don't stress over it. I'm just excited because I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I love turn-based. And a lot of the strategy feels a lot like default. All right, I got a boogie here. The banner's going to drop, like, any second. That being said is here. Thanks for coming again, said. Athlete is here. Thanks for coming, Athlete. Reflection is here. Yo, what's going on? Good luck on your polls as well. Kamado Conjuro is here. Morning from Malaysia. Thanks for representing Malaysia and stopping by. Yeah, we should be able to transfer the data. Okay, that's good. All right, guys. Well, the banner is about to drop. I got to remember to actually record these. I've been pretty good about it lately, actually recording these. So we'll see how it goes here. All right, we ticked over 9 o'clock. Let's go. Should be here. Should have banners. We should. Yep, there she is. All right, so we got Aerith and Zack. What is that? Alice and Ignis. Ignis is a nice little side pickup. And then we got the Zack. Okay, now I've only got 3 multi-draw tickets. Did I miss one? I must have missed one unless they shorted us one. But that's fine. I'll just do my 3 and we'll go from there. And I don't need anything on this side other than Zack FR. So we'll do just the free single over here. All right, let me get my video going here. So let's go back up to here. Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video, and tonight we are live streaming for Aerith and Zack. Shout out to everybody here with me live. We got 94 in here already, so we got 100 peeps in here. Our record is 150. We'll see if we'll crack that tonight or not, but I'll take 100. We already got 100 in here. Shout out to everybody joining me here tonight. So we got 2 banners. We got a Zack banner and we've got an Aerith banner. Aerith is really the banner I'm living on because all I need is Zack FR, which is on here, and Aerith BT. So I think I just got to hop in gems here, but we'll see. Maybe my free pulls will be very lucky. So we'll just do, actually, there's nothing I need to do on the Zack side at all because there's no like free, like just generic pulls. It's just my free tickets and my free single. So we'll go to the Aerith side. Let's pop my free single. Probably nothing, right? Those of you watching live, let me know in the comments how your summons are going. Those of you watching later on YouTube, let me know if you had any luck here. Let's do the 3 free multis. If we could hit a BT here, that would be stellar. Aerith is the only BT we can get. FR, we're strictly looking for Zack. I already have Aerith's FR done. So if we get the purple orb, does not guarantee we get the FR we want, obviously. But if I end up not getting anything on the free multis, I am going to go in with gems. Just to ensure that I get what I want. And hopefully we pick up a Zack FR along the way. That's kind of the hope. See what happens. We got an Alice EX. Okay. Alright, let's do another one. Blue orb, stinky blue orb. These typically, I don't know, when I get BTs, it's usually on these blue orbs though. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah, I've only got 3 multis here. I must have missed a ticket on the last one because I am a premium log pass buyer and I always come into these with 4. So I might have missed one, but whatever. We'll just roll in with the 3 here. We're getting our girl now because we're live streaming. We're gonna do the character guide for her and Zack tonight. We're gonna redo both of the guides. Okay, let's hop in again here. Gold orb. Okay. See if we can get some fire here. Once again, we're looking for Zack FR. We're looking for Aerith BT. It's what we need, and then we're ready to roll. Do some character guides tonight. I was just talking to my chat before I went in and recorded this video, but yeah, I'm really liking Honkai Star Rail. I think it's a lot of fun. It's Genshin, but turn-based, which is awesome. I love it. It's very good. All right, well, they really like giving me Alice EX. A lot of Alice stuff. Wow, okay, there's an Aerith weapon. All right, so no luck on our freebies. Nothing too crazy. So yeah, we're going to Gem World. I believe that's what we're going to do. All right, let's go gems. Hopefully we can get lucky early. All right. I feel like this is something. I felt like I had a little delay there. Maybe it was downloading a new FR for me. Maybe it was downloading a BT. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. See what's going down. Hopefully we can hit it early. Rubicante was really good to me. Like, made me, you know, kind of fixed my Mog shenanigans that I did. Oh, nope, that was just nothing. Okay, nothing crazy there. And what, we got to go to 400 G tokens for the BT. Okay. Dude, if I could get out of here with still having 200k gems, that would be stellar. I don't think it's going to happen. And this would actually be my first time dipping under 200k in quite a while. But we'll see. It does get really tough because like everything now has like BT on it. So it's hard to just go in and like sweep with tickets, right? Like before I could get like FR only characters with tickets like super easy. But now it's like I want the BT for everything, so it's like hard. Cause yeah, it'll eat through your tickets trying to get a BT on tickets. So I'll have to pick and choose characters here and there that I'm okay not getting the BT for and just use tickets on those banners, right? All right, just the Ignis there. Nothing crazy. I feel like we need to hit an FR or something here. See what we get. See what we got. See what we got. See what we got. Tonight's like a really crazy night too because we literally just got data download stuff on global. So like Twitter's global Dokkan. So like Twitter's blowing up with all the Golden Week stuff. Or not Golden Week. Yeah, it's Golden Week. Yeah, and we do got Piccolo, Giant Form Piccolo, and Goku. So it's pretty hype. It looked like there's an easy A for what's his face? Cyborg Tao. Super Strike. It looks like he's got an easy A in there. And something that's really hype for Dokkan players, it looks like Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan are going to be on the banners, which is crazy. Pretty crazy. Oh, okay. So I decided to skip that one, but it was an Aerith FR, so we would have got trolled on that one. We need Zack. Let's keep going. We needed the Zack. Okay, nothing there. Keep going. Yep, we're under 200k, boys. We are officially under 200k gems. It's been a while. I kind of feel like going fast. Wow, it would be really bad if we got the 400 G tokens without the FR, which is totally possible. But what I would probably do is if I get the 400 G tokens, I'll just start using tickets. And then I'll just try to ticket the FR. That's definitely what I'm going to do. We are not going in. All right, there's an FR orb. Now, let's not get too crazy here. This could just be Aerith. And as we saw on the Ash banner, I might hit 6 of the wrong FR before I get the correct one. Or it could be the opposite, where I just get what I want right away. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, the Dokkan banners do look pretty hype. I'm pretty excited to pull on those. All right. Okay, here comes the FR. All right, it was Aerith. We got trolled. We got trolled. 2 Aerith, no Zack. It's going to be one of those banners, I think. Actually, if I have to ticket the FR, well, I was going to say I should almost just ticket on Zack's banner. Not that it makes any difference, but okay, and another Aerith FR. So we already got 3. Yep, so this is turning out like the other one where we're getting the opposite. But if I don't have the BT, it's foolish to use tickets on the other banner, right? Okay, there's the Zack. So that was like 4 FRs in a row or something. All right, so we got Zack FR. So that was the first like kind of big piece out of the way. So that's awesome. And I've got plenty of high power stones, so I'm good. I don't need dupes. Now, if I do get another Aerith, I think that might be like my 4th one. That would be good because I could max out another one and get 4 stones for free. I don't think we're at 400 G tokens yet, so let's drop another summon. Let's see where we're at here. All right, we're at 280. Yep, so we got to keep going. So, to be expected, we're going to have to go pity here probably. We're at 300. That's why, like, I see some players are like, oh, man, I did 200 tickets and didn't get the BT. I got ripped off. And it's like, y'all don't understand how hard it is to pull a BT. Some of you maybe have just been, like, really lucky. But, dude, the rates are pretty low. Like, if you get a BT before pity, like, that's totally a W. It's kind of like BTs I almost think of as, like, summoning on Genshin. You pretty much expect to go pity on a BT. Like, they're not easy to pull at all. That's why I've seen some crazy pulls when they've done even like the double and triple BT banners and people get multiple on one. Like, I have never seen that in my entire life playing this game. Like a double BT pull. Never. Never. But yeah, we're going to pity for this, I think, is what's happening. All right, another Zack FR. We'll take it. Last summon. This will put us to 400. And let's see what we got here. All right, we're at 400, so we're done. Dude, oh my god, 136k. Yikes, that's low. That's dangerously low. So we got to cool it on the jumps for a while. I'm going to have to, like, the next... Well, I think Quina is my next, like, must pull. But other than Quina, I got to do tickets on everything else. All right, so we need Aerith BT. Let's grab that. All right, well, anyways, guys, those are my pulls. So let me know how your summons went. Those of you watching on YouTube, hit me up in the comments. Hopefully your luck was better than mine. I mean... It's fine. Like, I was expecting to go the pity. That's how these things go, right? So let me know how it went for you. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one. All right, let's get that video labeled up, and we'll get that uploaded a little bit later. Let's see here. Yeah, my luck's been too good lately. Like, I had to have that happen, right? Just to show people I'm not, like, getting, like, YouTuber luck or anything. Like, this is the flow of the game. It goes back and forth. DFFOO, let's see here. All right, we'll just get that labeled for now. We'll upload that later on. All right, well, let's hit up chat, and then we're going to get our characters kind of ready to go for a character guide here. Let's see what we missed in the chat. All right. All right. All right, I'm going to try to go back up to where we were here. Yeah, everybody's getting some good polls, it looks like. All right, wow, there's a lot of chat. All right. So let's see, I'm just going to read a couple like here and there spread out. Because like once again, I'll be here all night if I try to read everyone's chat. Shout out to 111 people here. Oh, Afro Chocobo is here. Thanks for coming. Juan is here. Juan11 is here. Thanks for coming. Kurt Reynolds got Zach FR in the free poll. Very awesome. Let me see. Rob got 2 Aerith FRs on the first ticket. That's awesome. Exegetti is here. Thanks for coming. 4 if you got premium mod pass. Yeah, I should have a 4th one. I must have just didn't do the mission for it or something. I'll have to double check that. JSM is here. Bro, I got her BT on the first multi-draw ticket. That's awesome. Very awesome. Kamado Conjuro is here. Any idea how I can buy Mugo Pass if payment is not available in my country? I think you would have to use like something to make it look like you're in a different country is what you'd have to do. I think you can get apps or something or a VPN or something to make it like you're logging into a different country. I think that's what you'd have to do. Willow is here. Yes. Toast Crumb. I think there are only 3 tickets. Yeah, maybe there were only 3 on this one. Could be. Mr. Finkel digs the tunes. Yeah, these the music in the background is from somebody that used to be in 5.9. He has his own channel. I actually have his channel in my video descriptions. He takes DOKKAN music and does like really chill versions of them, and I really like it, so I use it for all my background music now. So that's Stray Maycole is his name. He's very, very good. He edits for Mr. Beast, so he's a very good editor. And he's actually edited one of my videos before over on 5.9. He edited my Madolche profile for Yu-Gi-Oh! And you'll see he's super talented. Like, that video got a lot of views. So yeah, he's really cool, very talented. Definitely check his channel out. It's in my description. By the way, for those of you that are new to the game or just want help, or just want to have a cool place to hang out and talk DFFOO and Dokkan, my Discord is pinned in the chat. So if you want to join my Discord, feel free to hop in. We're definitely a good welcoming group in there. eDaddy, haven't pulled my tickets for Aerith yet, but I got Kursame BT from the free tickets. In case you didn't know, I ended up full investing them, no regrets. Yeah, Kursame's very good. Derek Taylor's here, thanks for coming. Obsidian Abyss is here. The game's trying to tell me to build LSA. Well, LSA's already built, so we're good, we're good. Rob Curl got Rubiconte's kit very easily as well, good. World Challenger is here. Hey, Joe, love your videos. Good to see you live. Yeah, thanks for coming, World Challenger. I'm glad to have you here. Exegetti, hey, got Zach FR on the free tickets. Awesome. Yeah, October, those Dokkan banners, those do look hype. Robert M is here. Finally got lucky after 5 banners. Aerith and Zack BTFR with free event tickets and normal tickets under 300. Vector, 35k gems. That's very good. Diego is here. So hype. Just started. Already got her BT. She might be my favorite. She's gonna be a staple, Diego. Like whatever your team building is, start with Aerith, and your team's good. And then you just plug 2 other characters. You're good. Damn, I might have to ticket her LD. If you gotta do it, you gotta do it, right? All right. AJ Dove is here. Thanks for coming, AJ. 2 Aerith BTs and 1 draw. Well, there you go. I just talked about how it's impossible. I knew you all would hit me up with those. I have never done it in the lifespan of this game, so you all are lucky. Exegetti, I'm at 200 pity points, 3/4 Zack FR. Starting to think I should drop BT tokens on Aerith instead of more gems. Might be worth it. It's up to you. Musark is here. Thanks for coming. Sansan is here. 2 Aerith BT, no Zack FR. Dude, the 2 BT super lucky though. Whacktastic is here. Let's go. Aerith BT on your second poll. Awesome. Finkel's had double BT. Awesome. Rob Curl, you had to pity. We're in the pity club, Rob. We're in the pity club. Said got 3 Zack FR, 2 Aerith FR, and 1 Aerith BT on 75k. Not bad. Razor just needs the BT. That's probably what a lot of us are in. Hendro, 3 multi-draw, got her BT. Nice. Multi-tickets even. Wow. Got Aerith on 4 gem pulls for Karmas. Nice. Kite is here. Thanks for coming, Kite. Weird, the announcement says there's a free first multi. Yeah, I don't see a free first multi. So that's... I don't know if they're going to rectify that or not. I don't think the free multis are supposed to start till Mayfair, but is this the start of Mayfair? I don't remember. If this is the Mayfair campaign, I believe we are supposed to get free first multis. Exegetti, you have around 130 BT tokens. Wow. Yeah, I mean, this would be a good spot, Exegetti, to use your tokens. I mean, I'm sure you've already pulled by now if you're going to pull, but Dingle Hoofy, I've got to go pull now. Catch you later. Yeah, go pull. Have fun. A VPN, Mr. Finkel, it's basically something that makes your phone or your computer register that it's in a different country than you actually live in. So for example, there was a time I wanted to play a game that was only available in Asia or Japan, and it literally would not let you log in if your computer was in the United States. So I had to download a VPN that put my computer's location in Japan, and then I could log into the game. So that's what I believe. If you had a VPN that said you were not in your country, then I think it would let you buy gems or whatever you need for Mod Pass, right? Brandon, yeah, you might have missed the draws already, but they're going up on my channel later, so feel free to check them out. Let's see. Hendro, LOL, watching your YouTube such a blessing. Got Aerith on 3 multi 20. Yeah, dude, if my streams give you the luck, come to my streams, get the luck. I didn't have it this time, but I'm glad some of you all did, right? Oh, Mayfair starts with Queen. Okay, so I don't think we are supposed to have free multis right now. It should start with Mayfair. AJ Dove, Mayfair. Yeah, next week. Okay. Yep, so there's no festival, so yeah, no free draws. All right, well, let's start prepping for the character guide. Well, let's do Zack FR first. See what we got here. My boy Zack. I'm pretty excited for Zack. Zack's gonna be good. 1 Aerith short. I may still max it out anyways and just give up the 4 high power stones because I'm gonna get them right back. I probably will, because I want the free 4 stones. Okay, orbs. Ooh, my orbs are gonna be getting tight here. Alright, so we got the 4 stun. I have to remember to equip everyone's stuff correctly. Alright, we got 4 stones there. He's a BT character, so I can sell that back. And then let's get Aerith BT. Where's that BT at? Probably down here. Okay. Oh, do I have the BT materials for her? I didn't even think about that. Can I even green her right now? I don't know if I can. I might be low. Oh, no, I'm good. Okay. I had it planned out perfectly, apparently. All right. Queena, though. I might not be able to green Queena. I may have to pick up a BT pack. I don't know. I might not be able to green Queena. We'll see how generous the rewards are for BT materials here. Yeah, I'm running out of power orbs too. Those are easy enough to get during co-op though. I'll get a bunch of those back. I'll be able to max them out like in 2 seconds. Alright, so while I'm at it, I might just hit up this extra Aerith as well. Oh yeah, and I can sell the old Aerith FR now. And I'm going to max out another Aerith FR just because I got enough copies. Yeah, I'd say that's worth it. We can give up 4 because I'm going to get them right back. And I'm getting like the 4 stones for free essentially. Alright, so then I'll go in later and I'll just like sell those off. But yeah, I'll take the 3 4 stones. Yeah, for sure. To me, 3 was enough copies to make it worth it. Okay. Weapons are done and that's it. Alright, like I think, let me check. Do either of them need force enhancements? Let's see. You're done. You're force 30. Is Zack already force 30? Oh, no. Zack did not have force enhancement. It's been a hot minute then since he's gotten an upgrade. So he's got force enhancements now. And then what we have to do is... we have to do training board. We got to do FR boards. Okay. Good. And we got to do Zack's FR boards. Okay. And I am going to be bringing Pinello in the showcases, but I did change her costume. So if y'all saw my Trey video, I did not know about that glitch. Apparently it came out with Kurosami. So it was a known glitch in the game, but I didn't know. So I was genuinely surprised. Like I thought I discovered something crazy. But it was because I was wearing Pinello's new costume. It breaks the game right now. So, but Pinello works really well with Aerith, so I really want to show them off together. And so I might actually, even though it's Aerith's character guide, I think I'm going to use Pinello's force. Because I think Aerith is just busted with Pinello force. And you're going to see why. You're going to see why. So I think we will. Because I've already, I've done a showcase of Aerith with her force. It's her BT that's like the big new thing right now. And her normal upgrades or whatever. But yeah, I think we've got everything ready to go. Let me go into my parties here. I want to make sure everybody's equipped up with the right stuff. So we're going to auto. Make sure you have the right artifacts. Oh, that's right. She's cursed arts. And I'm trying to remember. Let me double check what I usually equip Aerith with. Um, let me see. Yes, okay. Oh. I actually don't have her best artifacts. I went really heavy Eye Brave on her initially. I mean, Eye Brave is still good, but attack is way more important on her, so I gotta change that. Let me see here. Yeah. The charge prayer to Sutra is terrible. Yeah, we don't want that. Yeah, I think we want attack 108 in the... So what we want is we want this. This is what we actually want. Yeah, that's what we actually want is that. So I'll just tell people we want 3 of those. I'm actually going to have to farm those up. Okay. Because I went Eye Brave on her. I mean, and she does have a lot of battery, so Eye Brave is good. But, like, all of her stuff scales off of attack, actually. Attack is pretty dang important for her. And the other thing we got to do on Aerith is we got to give her the Ultima weapon. Which is right here. We'll borrow that from Garnet. Actually, no, we're not going to borrow it. This is like her weapon now, because she's going to be my mainstay, like, support for sure. What do we got? What's her BT weapon look like? Oh, that's actually really nice. I do like the BT. She looks solid with the Ultima too, but I think the BT's where, yeah, that BT's too nice. We got to equip that. Okay, so we've got that. And then... Oh, I got to give her good spheres, too. I haven't, like... Okay, we're definitely giving her, like, top-tier spheres. I got to see what I want to give her. Let me check. Yeah, her skill order's out of whack. And actually, I like to do burst stuff first, then FR, then that. Okay. Alright, so I think Aerith is pretty good to go. Let me just look at Zack quick. Because we're going to record these back-to-back. Zack, I went through his spheres already. He's got, like, really good stuff. We're going to auto out on him. Zack is attack 108 and soldier grit, which I got that plenty maxed out. Zack appearance. Dude, what? He's got like a kind of like really plain looking BT. That FR is dope. Holy cow, that FR is dope. You know, or we give him the surfboard. I mean, the surfboard's pretty legit, but dang, that FR looks really good. I'm going to give him the FR. I got to give him the FR. Oh, I haven't blued his armor. He's a character I'd actually be tempted to blue. What do my blue materials look like? Hold up. Let me see here. I got to be careful because I do want a blue Queena, right? Let me just see what my blue armor materials look like. So, oh, I got enough for a BT ingot too, just chilling in here. That's good. That's good. Okay, Queena's looking a lot better now because we already got 2 ingots in there. That's awesome. And we got another, so we got 2 books, but no ingots. I mean, I could go crazy and like book and then buy a bunch with Lufenia tokens. We'll just leave Zack as is, and then on my own time, I'll figure that out. I won't waste your time on screen here trying to figure that out. Okay. All right, we got to go back to Aerith. I'll hit up chat a little bit more here, but I want to go back to Aerith, and I want to give her like super good spheres. Let me head back to chat here. We're getting pretty close here. Let me see here. Dude bro is here. You had to pity Aerith. That's okay. You're with me. We're in the pity club. Derek Taylor got 5 Zack FR. Nice. Mr. Finkel. Joe's the man. My game has stepped up tenfold since I started to watch this channel. Well, thank you, Mr. Finkel Strategy. If y'all didn't know, Mr. Finkel is he's somebody I planted into the group to like really compliment me and make me look make me look good, right? Nina, hey Joe, mind if I ask a question? Sure, Nina, go ahead, ask a question. Feel free. I will wait and answer your question, Nina, before I continue prepping here. Efren Arvalo is here. Derek, 2 BTs, 1 FR, 40k. That's good, very good. Pet Richter is here. Are there no 4 multi-draw tickets? See, I'm in the same boat. I thought there were 4, but I only had 3. And I think other people were saying 3. If anybody had 4 free draws, let me know. But I'm thinking there might only have been 3 this time. Oh, dang, the jam is here. Thanks for coming, man. Oh, dude, we're up to 140, dude. We got to break 150. Tell your friends to come in. We got to break 150 tonight. Are BTs necessary for Aerith and Zack? I would say they're not necessary because, like, Aerith can still support well without it. Zack can still tank well without it, but they are way better with it. So if you have the option to get them, I would get them. But are they usable without it? Yes, they are usable without it. Oh, it says that as a free multi on the news. That might be an error. They have to compensate us for that if it is, because it's like false advertising. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Let me see here. High School Ghost is here. I think I'll pull for Aerith and then hold for Sephiroth since he's the DPS I want, for sure. Dark King is here. How's it going? Did I miss it? You have not missed Character Guide yet, but I did do my pulls already. Final Fantasy Addict got both of their full kits. Finished maxing Aerith. Should I do Zack? It depends on what your resources are and what you have in your box. But Zack is a nice pickup. Sam Geek, awesome nerd, is here. Hey Joe, thanks for your guide, especially the Rubicante. Been better since I joined the channel. Well, I'm glad I'm helping you all out. The goal with the channel was to explain these characters in a simple way to make it easy to understand how to play them. So I'm glad you all are enjoying that content. Yeah, Sierra Mackey, got Zack FR and Aerith BT, still want her FR. Nina, I have max BT tokens, and I can't decide between Minwoo, Sarah, and Jack. I have the rest of their kits and are only missing the BT. I would say Sarah. The reason why I'm going to say Sarah is her BT gives her a very powerful follow-up with lightning, which is awesome, heavily increases her damage, adds extra auras, and out of the three, she's the only Echo character. So she's the more relevant character you're going to be using. So 100% Nina, get Sarah. That is my pick. Brandon, 320 tickets, free draw 35k gems, 4 FRs but no BT. Hey, 4 FRs though, you'll take it. It's good. Dark King, my pulls were pity. I basically had to pity, and I got a couple Zack FRs, 3 Aerith FRs. So we got some stuff, but I was expecting the pity. Faustus, there's a Reddit thread about the 4 tickets. It was only a thing for the Spring Festival last month. They confirmed. Oh, okay. So 3 tickets is, I think, the norm then. We just got extra. Maybe for Mayfair, they'll bring it to 4 again. But yeah, 3 must just be the norm then. Diego started the game for turn-based combat, but stayed for the resource management. Yeah, exactly. David Hagenstein, Aerith Payne, Balthier, Queena. This is, yeah, because like actually Balthier is really good. Pain is a lot of fun. Like this is a tough one, you guys. I think characters like Pain and Balthier, I'm just gonna use tickets, and if I don't get the BT, oh well. But Queena, I gotta have. Are you more excited for Goku or Piccolo? I'm more excited for Piccolo because this is Piccolo Junior Giant form. In Dokkan, I'm more excited for characters that have less representation in the game, and that banner's got Beast Gohan, who I did not pull very many copies of, whereas the Goku banner has Orange Piccolo, who's the much better character, but I already rainbowed my Orange Piccolo. So for me, the Piccolo side is way more exciting. Jesus or Jesus is here. Yo, second ticket draw, got the Aerith BT. Nice. Can anyone answer my previous question? C-Rain, I'll look for it. Otherwise, if you just want to restate it. Nina, thanks, Joe. I was leaning toward her, but hearing it. Yep, for sure. Go ahead and get that. Let me go. I'll see if I can find C-Rain's question here. I'll just scroll up a little bit. If I don't see it, if it's buried, C-Rain, you might have to post it again. And then we got to get back to the character guide here. Oh boy, yeah, there's a lot of chat. Appreciate you all coming in and chatting, by the way. Love it. You guys are awesome. Yeah, C-Rain, I don't see it. You have to repost that question. It got buried. It got buried. T. Henry is here. Thanks for coming in again, Henry. 3 multi, Zack FR. Fully built Zack. Yeah, Zack is good. Very cozy. Well, my poll sucked, but the BT token's are ready to go. So, hey, there you go. Does anyone else do self-imposed DJ or DZ at J is here? Does anyone else do self-imposed challenges? I bet there's a lot of people that do that for sure, for sure. Sevisification is here. Hey, Joe, first time seeing you live. Hey, cheers to you, man. Thanks for coming. Yeah, it's a hype week for default in Dokkan. I'm not going to lie. Nice Sayani Tao. Queena is like version 2.0 of Cam. Yeah, broke the game for sure. For sure. All right, well, I'm going to hop back here. If C-Rain, if you post your question, if someone sees it while I'm going, if anyone wants to help them out, otherwise, if I see it, I'll try to answer it. But I'm going to hop back in here. I got to get Aerith. I want to get her spheres like top tier here. So we definitely got to go magic. And I think I either want to go like a really high attack sphere, or I want to go an attack that's comboed with Eye Brave or Max Brave. So let me just see here. Let me see what I want. I got a handy dandy list here. We definitely need attack. Oh dang, we could go, and I think I've got one ready to go. We could go King, but that's only on break. Aerith isn't going to actually be breaking a lot. I don't think King's actually good there. So I think we're going to go with like Noel if I have one. Do I have a Noel though? Noel seems like the best for Aerith. Let's see if I have a Noel handy. So I've got an unrefined one. I'll have to check and see if I've got a good one. Otherwise, I'll go to a backup. And then C slot, I do think I want Garnet. I just want to get like a full Garnet. Do I have a full Garnet? Oh, I do not. All right, so Garnet and Noel. And then D slot, anything attack is fine. So we can just go any of these straight up attack ones. Oh, and I should have Cisne ready to go. And that's Max Brave attack. Yeah, so, okay, let's do Cisne, Garnet, and Noel. Let me see if I got any I can max out. Cisne, Garnet, and Noel. Alright, so we got to sort here. We got to filter. Alright, so Cisne should be 7. Garnet is 9. And Noel is 13. Let's see. Cisne, Garnet, and Noel. Let's see if we're lucky. What we got in here. What do we got in here? Alright, we got Garnet. So let's go ahead and get Garnet maxed out. I'm probably going to save my extra Garnets. I'm just going to use these. Because Garnet's a good one. Oh, I'm out of orbs. Ah, no. Oh, no. I'm not going to be able to max... I might be able to max out one of these. Oh, and I don't want to farm right now. We'll have to use refined ones for the showcase. We'll at least get this maxed out Garnet one, I think. And I'll have to do the other ones off camera. I'll check co-op really quick and see if I've just got stuff built up that I can buy one right away. That I can buy a bunch. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to be out, dude. This is cleaning me out. They really need you to... They need to let you go over the cap on those weapon orbs. And the defense ones. They should let you go... They got to increase the cap on that. Because there's so many times I'm like sitting at cap and they go to my box. But then situations like this happen where you burn through them so quick you run out. It's kind of frustrating. All right, well, we got the Garnet one. Let me just check in co-op really quick. I don't want to like grind the new one. But do I just have resources sitting in any of these? I mean, I could use my daily tokens on them. But I'm not going to do that. That would be foolish. This one's got a bunch of resources, but it's not there. Oh, here, this one's got... Gentleman does. Hold on, can I get some weapon orbs in here? Hold up. Let's see how many weapon orbs I can get. 420. And then if we go here... Alright, that might be just enough for me to get another EX done. We might do another EX. Just by scrimp and scrape every single little one we can. Do I have another co-op that's got stuff in it? I think that's about it. Okay. Oh, yeah. I got some high guard stuff in there. I could maybe blue an extra character here. Alright. Yeah, let's go for another one. Especially since I have this sorted. So we're looking for Noel. Let me see. We're looking for Noel. And I know I've got Cisne. But do I have Noel in here? I have a feeling I won't have Noel in here. Yeah. I've got Cisne, though. I like Cisne's. Let me double check Cisne. Hold on. Let me double check. Yeah, I think Cisne should be fine. Well, that was on crit, right? Let me evaluate that quick. Because Garnet's like or Aerith is like a different type of character, right? Alright, well, let's get this one on. I know I want Garnet here. Or wait, Garnet was my C slot. Let's get Garnet down. Since I know I got that one. Okay. Yes, own attack. Yes, that's perfect. Alright, let me go back to D slot here. Whoops. We definitely want one of these attack up ones. Oh, you know what? I have a Saz right here. When dealing a crit, the question is, How often is Aerith going to be critting? Because she does a lot of, like, non-attacking stuff. Oh, we have this here. Oh, yeah. Hold up. I think we'll do Hope. And I've already got a max one just chilling here, right? Let me just double check. Yeah, she buffs a ton. We're going to do Hope. Hope makes a lot more sense, and I've got one ready. Let's put Hope on there. All right, so since I don't have Noel, I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure. No, I know I don't have Noel. So let me go back to A slot here. And what about an attack Eye Brave? See, a lot of these have to do on like dealing damage and stuff, which is a little bit like Garnet's not like an. So like Sephiroth would be good. It's just at the last wave. So Sephiroth, let's do Sephiroth. Oh, which is what I have on her. Go figure. Okay, so the question is do I have a Sephiroth ready to go? A full one. I think Sephiroth is actually a good pick here. Let's do Sephiroth. Whoops, I'm on 9. Let's get back to 7. All right, I do not. Let me just check my box quick. And I think I got enough orbs to swing the Sephiroth here. If I've got an EX in my box. All right, yep, notifications go crazy. I'll have to check the notifications and see if they fixed the Pinello bug. Somebody in chat let me know if you look in there while I'm doing this, if they fixed the Pinello bug. All right, so let's enhance. All right, I should still be sorted by 7, so we should see pretty quick here if we got a Sephiroth in here. I do not have a Sephiroth. Okay, that's fine. We'll just leave the refined one on. So let's unfilter this. All right, well, I think we're about ready to get into the character guide. So for Aerith, we'll just go on to our normal stage here. So yeah, she's ready to go. All right, yeah, let's get this character guide rolling. It's 9:30. We got to get going here. All right, shout out to 140 people here. You guys are all the goats. All right, chapter 8. We'll just do my normal stage here. Nothing crazy. I do think for Zack, though, I might showcase Zack on the Ultimecia stage just to show off his tanking. I feel like that to do him right, we got to do that. Whoop, not this stage, though. All right, we're going to start with Aerith's guide first. So, guys, remember, we're doing 2 character guides tonight. That's a little bit out of the norm, but that's what we're going to do. All right, we got that. Her skills were all set up. I think we're ready to go. We got Pinello with... Oh, why is her armor... No. I could have swore I took that armor off. That would have been bad. Yeah, we want, like... Yeah, we'll do that armor, because I don't want the glitch. We don't want to be... And I want to use her BT effect. I want to use all that stuff, right? All right, so we got Pinello back to normal. Let's get Aerith's call up. So we can start the guide. All right. All right, and let's go back into here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. Yeah, let's hop in. Let's get the recording on, and we're gonna do a character guide, you guys. All right. Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. Tonight, Aerith has dropped. We got her BTFR. She's got some nice upgrades. She's looking pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. So in this video, we're going to do an updated character guide on her. She now has her Force Echo. She's got her BT. I think she's going to be a mainstay in your party for a very, very long time. I highly recommend you all get her. She's going to be a very good character. A lot of longevity out of these really good support characters. If you're not familiar... she is like a very straightforward support character. She does a lot of battery, a lot of healing. She can resurrect. She can prevent the enemies from buffing themselves. She can give your party 100% debuff evasion, which is very valuable. Now with her BT, she gets kind of like this Garnet like follow-up to add extra damage to her kit. She's great, you guys. She's very good, has top tier auras. She's looking really, really nice here. And the thing that's really impactful about her is going to be her echo. And what I'm going to do in her guide is, this is unorthodox, but I'm not actually going to use her FR as the main FR for the character guide, because I want to show how effective she is as an echo, okay? So we'll definitely see her force attack go off, and I'll talk about her FR conditions, but I think her value is more as the Echo character, and then we're going to pair her with Penelo Echo, and it's going to be nasty. It's going to be nasty with Penelo FR, I think. So let's go ahead. We're going to look at her artifacts, her spheres, and her calls. So we'll start with the calls, and I do think her calls are actually pretty good. There's definitely some use for this, right? So we have Prayer of the Cetra. What's unique about this can kind of be like a panic button call that you could put on a character. So for example, let's say you're running a tank like Zack, or a character that you know is very hard to kill. You could give them a call like this. So that way, if another party member somehow dies, you can pop this. This actually will resurrect a party member, which is really good. It'll resurrect and heal them. And then it also does attack, magic attack up, and brave regen up for the caller. And then the LD is called Seal Evil. The big thing with this is it puts a debuff on the enemies that makes it so the enemies can't buff themselves, which is very, very powerful. The only issue that this can have is there's some enemies that can't be debuffed and they work around it, but most enemies can be debuffed, and this is a very powerful thing to have. And somewhere else in Aerith's kit, you'll see that she gives the party 100% debuff evasion, so you pretty much take the enemy's buffing and debuffing like out of the game, which is really awesome. Can be very powerful in some fights. So yeah, I definitely think there are some use to her calls. So let's go ahead and look at Aerith herself, and let's start with the artifacts. Now, one thing to note with Aerith is she is a cursed arts character, but she is one of those characters where you do not actually want both of the cursed arts. So the cursed arts are Charged Healing, Wind Boost All, and Charged Prayer of the Cetra. Charged Prayer of the Cetra you don't want. It's doggy doo-doo. No. The reason why is it just gives you one skill use of Prayer of the Cetra. It's her least pressed button anyways, and in Modern Defo you don't really run out of skills. So these cursed artifacts that only give you a skill use of something you typically don't use anymore. I think Vivi's fire is the same way. He has one that just gives him fire use +1. Who cares? You're not going to run out, right? But you do want the other one. So Charged Healing, Wind Boost All is party max brave up by 15%. So you're putting 3 of these on. You have 45% max brave up on the party, which is huge because she's a battery character. She's going to keep you capped. And because you have a higher max brave ceiling, you're going to be doing more HP damage. So that's very powerful, right? So the combo you actually want with her is, and this is going to be different than my last guide, because I think in my last guide I recommended iBrave because she gets a lot of battery, and she does a lot of battery. But what you're going to find is a lot of her kit, a lot of what she does actually scales off of attack. So I am recommending you go attack 108 and Charged Healing, Wind Boost All. So I actually got to farm up some more of these. I only have one of these. But attack is actually an important stat on her, which you wouldn't expect as a support character. But when a lot of your battery and stuff scales off of attack, it makes a big difference. So this is the optimal. This is what you want to go with right there. Then we're going to go ahead and look at her spheres here. So on the A slot, you really want to focus on attack. And even though Aerith has a very good magic attack up one, magic attack is actually not a good one to put on Aerith. And the reason why is her attack scaling is based off of normal attack, not magic attack. And she's not like a damage dealer. So like magic attack really doesn't make sense for her. The reason why we're giving her normal attack, it's not because of the damage dealing aspect of her kit. It's because a lot of her support stuff scales off of attack. So that's why you want it. So I think her best in slot is actually Noel, because Noel is an attack 15% up, which is pretty powerful, and it's a very easy trigger for her. There is also a King Sphere that's 20% attack, but it's not a reliable sphere that she can trigger because you have to break enemies, and she's not going to be breaking a lot. She does a lot of like battery type attacks. She doesn't do like a lot of brave hits really. She does here and there, but not like reliably. So I would say Noel, if you're going as high attack as possible, I would go with that. But otherwise, do like an attack max brave combo or an attack iBrave combo. I think Sephiroth is pretty notable here because you just have to enter the last wave with max HP, right? Or at least HP, at least 50%, which you're always going to have. Now, I had somebody comment on one of my videos where I recommended Sephiroth, and they're like, no, don't put Sephiroth on because it doesn't work if there's only one wave. Well, that's not true. If there's only one wave in a fight, that one wave is considered the last wave. So if you enter a one-wave fight, which most of the game is, you just enter the fight and you get this. So it's actually a very easy trigger for most characters. A lot of the attack spheres are going to rely on you dealing crit hits or breaking and things like that, which I don't think Aerith is going to do as much of that as other characters. So I think having Sephiroth is really nice just because it's a nice, easy trigger for her. So I like Sephiroth there. On the C slot, I think this is probably one of the best spots in the game for Garnet because this is a selfish attack up for just the character, and it's very, very important on Aerith. Otherwise, you would go with like Maria, Lute, or Alphanod, which are your party attack ups. Those are going to be fine as well. But I think this is a nice spot for Garnet because in giving Aerith more attack, you're improving her party support anyway. So in a way, it is helping the party. And then the D slot, I think you have a lot of options for D slot. Just do any of the party attack up ones. I think Hope is really nice because it is an attack max brave up, so you're getting 2 really nice stats. And it's a very easy trigger for Aerith in that you just grant a buff. And as a support character, she's going to be doing that all day, granting buffs. So I do feel like, I feel like the ultimate combo would be Noel, Garnet, and Hope. Like, I feel like if I had Noel, that would be my A slot. In my C and Ds, I think those are best in slot, to be honest. That's what I'm really liking. But you could do, once again, as long as you're putting attack, you can't really go wrong. Just make sure that she can hit the trigger on it. You know, don't give her like a weakness damage one or something like that that she can't hit. All right, so with that, let's go ahead and we're going to hop into this showcase. Now, I'm going to operate her with Garnet and Penelo here. And I had to make sure, I actually had to take Penelo's newest costume off because that's what broke the game in my trade video. I didn't realize that that was apparently a known glitch that came with Kurosame that I did not realize. So, but yeah, now we're good. And I am running the Brother Summon to give us more Max Brave. So we're going to go crazy on Max Brave here. And we're going to see how Aerith is looking. So let's go ahead and hop in. Get this little fight started. So Penelo is a character I have 3 costumes for, or 2 extra costumes and then her normal one. Just because the third one was so good, I just couldn't not get it. Alright, so let's do Garnet, typical start here. I'm going to be really mad if this costume also breaks it, but I'm pretty sure it's just her newest one that breaks it. And who knows, they just did an update, so I'm hoping they fix that glitch. So we'll see, I might test it out after. Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to find out pretty quick if we break the game here, because we're about to use Penelo. Yeah, let's put the Raijin prod on as well. Alright, and then let's go ahead. Sure, let's Garnet BT. And then Penelo will force charge a little bit. We'll maybe force charge a bunch and then end on her BT, and then we can force charge with Aerith a little bit too. But I do want to kind of do a few rounds and like do some of her skills, right? Actually, what I should have done, well, we're pretty full on buffs. I wouldn't have had room for it. I was thinking about maybe giving her Luna Freya so we could just have a couple turns and try it out, but we'll just do this. Actually, you know what I could do? I might just do an Aerith BT phase because yeah, I might just do an Aerith BT phase because that'll just make it easy so I could just quickly go over her kit like uninterrupted. I think I might actually do that. So I am going to force charge quite a bit here actually. Because then what I can do is I can just do an Aerith BT phase and then come out and then just go FR and then show you like some of the high value stuff that Aerith can do, right? Sure. Alright, that's probably enough charging because Aerith is also a force charger, which is one of her values. Okay. Alright, so sure, let's go ahead. I guess we'll intercession because it's free. I know this is going to be overkill because these enemies are going to be melting pretty quick once we get FR and Echo stuff going. Alright, and then we'll do the BT effects. I want Aerith looking really good. So let's go ahead and pop the BT effect. Please, fingers crossed, please don't break the game. Uh-oh, it kind of glitched. Did it actually break the game? Okay, no, it didn't. Okay, I see. I think we're good. It says burst turn 1, not turn 0, and I can see Penelo's icon, so I think we're good. Oh, I got a little bit worried because it did kind of like freeze a little bit when I pressed it. Dude, Penelo's too powerful. She just breaks the game. Okay. Alright, so now we've got Aerith. So sure, I think what we'll do, so first I'll just show you Healing Wind because it is free instant turn. The other thing with Aerith is she does have high turn rate on like a lot of her skills, so you can press and hold even on Prayer of the Cetra. Yeah, actually Prayer of the Cetra is going to give her a free turn, so let's actually do that first. If we can do it without going burst phase, maybe we won't. So we'll hit Penelo with it. Now this one's unique. You can see it is a force charging turn, but it's not guaranteed instant turn. It's just high turn rate. It just so happened that it worked out in that instance. So Prayer of the Cetra, what it does is it does revive the target. So if a target falls, it revives them, and it does heal as well. And then it batteries Aerith and the target, scaled on Eye Brave. And this is why I had Eye Brave on there before, but I think attack's gonna be way better now. And then she gets a buff called Cetra's Favor and an attack up. So Cetra's Favor is a defense up, max brave up, magic attack up, and eye brave up. Not too shabby there. So this is a button you're not going to press that often. Honestly, I would only press it to basic if I need to revive, right? Or if you just want to upkeep that Cetra's Favor buff, because this is the only attack where you get it. So I would pretty much just use it to refresh the buff. Then let's go ahead and do Healing Wind. Okay. And then you see we get a lot of healing and a lot of battery, right? So it heals the party, and this scales off of her attack. And this batteries the party, and that scales off of her attack. So this is why I'm emphasizing attack, because this is a very common, easy access move that you can do that is heavily impacted by her attack. She does get a free turn. And then the party gets an Eye Brave up. So pretty basic, but you're mainly using that to force charge, right? So actually, I don't think I will go into her BT because we've only got 2 more moves to use, so I think we're okay. So we can do the AA. Okay, and this is going to be a party attack up, brave damage limit up, and then brave regen scaled off Eye Brave. So once again, we do see Eye Brave in there. Then we're going to do Seal Evil, the LD. Now I like Seal Evil a lot. Very good attack. All right, what's the damage? Okay, dude, 1.8 and 1.6. That's pretty good damage for a support character. We'll just say that right now. So this is a big party battery scaled off of attack, right? And then an AoE attack, as you saw, ridiculously good damage, because once again, we're not in a force time right now. That was heavy damage. Now she gets the Seal Evil buff, right? Now the Seal Evil is very, very impactful. This gives party debuff evasion 100%. So provided she has that on. Now I got to check her buff slots here. She does have it, and it's for 12 turns. So this is awesome because now we evade all debuffs, and then all enemies get an attack down, speed down, and defense down as an aura. So she's actually debuffing, and it's not eating up a debuff slot, which is really, really good. So yeah, Seal Evil, very, very good, very, very impactful there, right? Now, what happens with Seal Evil is anytime she attacks, she gets a follow-up. And so it's going to actually do a gravity, and the gravity scales off of her attack. Another party battery, which scales on attack. And then full HP damage to both enemies, extends her own buffs, and then it also puts a Planet's Abomination debuff down on the enemies, which is an HP damage taken up, and it prevents the enemies from buffing themselves. So, yeah, from the LD, basically, she gets follow-ups. Your party evades all debuffs, and the enemies can't buff themselves. That is insanely powerful and insanely unique. We haven't even gotten to her new BT effects yet, right? So Garnet, we are going to just do Aquamarine. And what we're going to do is we are going to hop into a Penelo Force, and you are going to see how impactful Aerith is as an Echo, okay? So let's go ahead and pop Penelo's Force. Do a little dance. Okay. All right, so Penelo, we're just going to do our big HP plus attack here. All right, and then we are going to Fatal Dance. Now, here's why her Echo is so impactful. It is an instant turn attack that doesn't do damage. So it's going to, one, you can spam it back to back. So you want to use it early, and it doesn't do damage to the enemies. So you just want to use it early, and it's going to do huge gains. This should have a base rate of 80%, not counting Penelo's conditions. So when I press this button, we should get 80% plus whatever percent for meeting Penelo's conditions. Let's see how much of an Echo we got here. This is going to be crazy. This as an echo is so powerful, you guys. Watch the gain here. Dude, 153. So basically Aerith pops up and you get 300%. Look at how fast our gauge is up now. This is insane. So you just pop that sucker back to back and you're good, right? Dude, 150%. That is wild. Okay, so now let's talk about what her FR does, because we didn't use her as the main FR, so we do need to talk about that, right? So her main FR is called Flowers Floating in Another World. It does heal the party. It does party battery scaled off of attack again. Okay, during her own force time, party would have HP regen going. And then her conditions are to do a transformed HP or brave attack. That'll give you 40%, and that every character can hit easily. Then if you battery on turn, it's 20%, but it's 40% if Aerith does it. So this is a force time where Aerith is probably the one you'd want to guide it if you're using it, because then she gets 80% a turn, right? But I think Aerith has way more value, like I said, using somebody else's FR, and then doing that double echo with her is kind of crazy, right? Now, we can hit up Aerith's BT. Let's check this out. This is going to be pretty spicy. So I haven't seen this yet. There should be seeing some pretty good damage here. We're at 500% already, by the way. Dropping a meteor down. Sure. Wow. Okay. So that was some... I'm pretty sure that was like 18 mil AoE. These enemies just got annihilated. And then Garnet's dropping her own bombs. All right, well, let's talk about the BT. There's a lot packed in here. You're going to notice that Aerith has an overhead, and it's doing a few things. It's basically storing a number. So you see like 3305. That's basically, it stores up, anytime we do HP healing, it stores it up to 200,000. And then the number one below it is another stack. Okay, so a couple of things going on. So let's talk about the BT. So it does a brave gain, does the big HP attack. It will revive and heal party. So it's like going to do a full everything. If anybody's dead, you can hit it as a panic button. Okay. Then she gets a buff called Prayer to Save the Planet. And that's going to have brave and HP resistance, which is really good. And then she gets her overhead. And then let me just see here. Yeah. And so this overhead is called White Materia's Brilliance. Okay. So after every party turn, it should gain a stack. So this kind of works like Garnet's, where Garnet's overhead goes to 4 stacks and then she pops a follow-up. This is essentially the same thing, but it goes to 3 stacks and then it should pop a follow-up. And then any HP healed is storing up to 200,000. Okay. And then basically after the 3 stacks, she does a follow-up attack. And then what this does is I don't think it has any turn limitation on it. So it's there for the rest of the fight. However, if a party member dies or falls below 50%, this is going to revive and heal the party. And then I think that's where it takes that stored HP from. And then it goes away. So it's like a one-time, like, oh crap button that you can use. But if you don't use it, it just stays up there and keeps doing the follow-ups, which is really good, right? So let's go ahead and kind of watch that as we go forward. Yeah, let's echo with Garnet. Let's just blow this fight to oblivion here. Probably shouldn't echo with Garnet because we're going a little too crazy. I probably just need to pass turn, actually. Because these enemies are going to, like, melt really quick now. Okay, so 12 mil for... Oh, my God. Okay, yeah, we gotta chill. We're doing brave attacks the rest of the way here. So, yeah, you're just going to brave attack, sorry. Okay, so it's at 3 stacks. So here's Garnet's. Okay, now Aerith should trigger on this one. So, oh, we didn't use the EX yet. We got to do the EX, right? Which is Fury Brand. Yeah, good thing we got that in. So the EX is going to be a party battery scaled on attack. And then it's going to do some HP damage. And it's also going to do a party heal. It's going to do some brave gaining. She gets a buff called Ancient Lineage. She gets an attack up, HP damage up, and then a party attack up, brave gains and HP damage up, overflow stolen up, and overflow gained up. So just a lot of good buffs there. So sure, let's do Fury Brand. And then we should get the follow-up after this. I hope this doesn't kill the enemies, by the way. Yep, and then it's just going to do a normal attack after. Ooh, that's some damage. All right, 20 mil. Okay, there's the follow-up. So you get the occasional laser from the sky. And yeah, it just works like Garnet, right? And you can see we're just storing all that HP and stuff on there. Let's just do brave attacks. We'll give this guy another turn. I want to get Aerith another turn here. We'll just do Brave Attack here. All right, what I'm going to do with Aerith is we're going to try to like store up the HP. So what happens is let's do let's do the Healing Wind. Yeah, and you see we got a big fat amount of HP stored in, and we just shot a laser off in the dead. So anyways, guys, Aerith is absolutely nutty. Like, she's really good. Everything she's doing as a support character, she's actually got a lot of damage now with those lasers coming through the sky. So the BT is really important because that's how you get the overhead. That's how you get the revive mechanic in there with that. It's how you get those. The follow-ups are what's really impactful because we've seen with Garnet how strong it is when she's dropping those bombs. Well, now Aerith becomes just like another Garnet. And why not run Aerith and Garnet together? And you're just dropping all kinds of things from the sky randomly, and you couple them with like an insane DPS. Or even this team build here, Penelo, Garnet, and Aerith. I think you could get by with this team. So anyways, guys, let me know what y'all think of Aerith. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one. All right. Well, that was a character guide. And she looks insanely busted. So I'm very excited to try her out a lot. Let me get my video labeled here, because we got to do a Zack character guide now. All right. All right, just get that labeled for later so I know which video it is. All right, let's hit up chat before we go into Zack's guide here. Hey Zeus, you're more interested in Core than Queena? I can't blame you. I mean, Core is busted. Rukia fan, wow. Hopefully Queena FR Echo is also base 80%. So I haven't like looked at Queena's kit yet, but basically if the Echo is an instant turn non-damaging attack, it will be 80. If it does damage, then it will only be, what is it, 40 I think it is. Or 20. 20 or 40? I think it's 20 actually. Reflection, I think Aerith's BT phase background is her own theme. It might be. I have my sound turned off, so I'm not really sure. I'll have to check it later. Aerith's BT follow-up is like Ash's, kind of. Yeah, a little bit. Radix is here. Yo, hey Radix, thanks for stopping by. Shout out to everybody who's been here tonight. Zack is next. That's right. We're going to do the Zack guide. I'm a fire in my laser. I remember those meme videos back in the day. Oh, I do. Yes. Why didn't I get Penelo's BT? Yeah, Penelo was so good. Here's the thing, though. BTs are always available, so if you just save up your BT tokens, you can still get it if you got the rest of her kit. The LD is actually like one of the main barriers to getting characters built, because that's like something you can't get with tokens or whatever. Obviously, FRs are too, but LD is always kind of the main barrier. The Exegetti, pew pew. That's right, it's Aerith is up in the sky doing pew pew. Pew pew lasers. Antonio, can you get her Seal Evil follow-up and her BT follow-up on the same turn? Yeah, I don't see why not. You would attack with her, she would do Seal Evil, and then the laser would drop, for sure. DJ says, he's like my first tank character after the initial massive rework. Yoko, Aerith worth it? Yes. Yoko, you should get Aerith. If you can swing it, get Aerith. You will not regret it. Lumi, will you be doing Shinryu? Probably not tonight. I actually want to try to be done by 10:30, which means I only got a half hour. So yeah, I want to be done. I got to kind of get done a little earlier tonight. All right. Pet Richter, am I screwed if I don't have Penelo's FR? Oh, you sold it? No. I mean, part of what makes Penelo so good is her FR, to be honest. So yeah, you kind of are. I mean, she's still usable without it, but yeah, her. Well, here's the thing though, Pet Richter. Did you max out her FR before you sold it? Because if you have the passive, you're good. But if you sold it before maxing it out, then yeah, that's not good. Nina, I have Ash's entire kit minus her LD. Yep, exactly. You got to have the LD for these characters to be good. Yeah, if you don't have either LD, then just don't worry about it. Just focus on what's coming. Yeah, Lumi, thanks for watching the guides. All right, well, let's get Zack ready to go, because I kind of want to get going here. All right. It's going to be a busy weekend, you guys. We got so much DOKKAN stuff dropping. I'm going to be doing summons on there. I'm going to be doing the new showcases. All right, so what I want to do here is I do think I want to try... I want to try the Ultimecia fight with Zack. And I'm not going to do a counter comp. I just want to show like him tanking pretty much. Is the plan. Alright, so we want to go to here. We want to go to here. Alright, and I think I got his team set. I think I was going to do the same team, but with Zack instead of Aerith. Just show him with a couple of supports. Make him look really good. Let's make sure his equipments are okay. Nope, his FR is out of order. So yes, we want to do that. That looks good now. Alright, and I think Zack is already set to go. So I think I can just hop right into this. Let me just look at my notes here really quick. Let me just check one thing here. Yeah. Yeah, I just did a bunch of attack stuff. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. I think that should be good. Okay. Yeah, I think this should be a pretty straightforward guide here for our boy Zack. Let's see what his call's looking like here. Zack is a call I've never really used, so I should probably see what this guy does. Zack. Where's my boy Zack at? Right here. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's a lock call. I just don't think of it. But, yeah, it has some value as a lock call. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Yeah, I could see some use for this. All right, well, let's hop in. Let's do this character guide. Let's get her done. Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. Today we are doing an updated character guide for Zack. He just got his FR and Echo, and my man is going to be looking pretty good here tonight. So in this video, we are going to look at his calls, his artifacts, and his spheres. And we're going to see how good he's looking after this update. So for those of you unfamiliar with Zack, he is primarily a tank character. He doesn't counter, but he compensates for that by having very good on-turn damage. I think Zack is someone you could see as your main damage dealer. We'll see how he's looking in the showcase tonight, but I think he's going to be putting up some really, really good numbers. I am going to showcase him in a very aggressive fight so we can see his tanking at work and see how good that is going, right? So let's start by looking at his calls. So his calls, I think, could have some use. So Chain Slash, the main thing here is that... it is going to do physical brave resistance up to the caller, but it puts a lock on. And I have said this in the past, but there is value to lock calls because there are characters that don't have locking that actually really like to be locked on. An example would be Kain and Freya, because they're not technically tanks, but having enemies lock onto them is very good because when they jump up in the air, the enemies will attack their empty character slot, and basically it's like free evasion. So there are characters like that where lock is very good. So I do think there is some use for that just for being a lock call. And then Meteor Shots is actually a healing call. And healing is very valuable on calls. So yes, I do think you could find some use for the Zack call for sure, right? So okay, with that, let's look at Zack himself. So my Zack is pretty much maxed out. We got to hit him up with the Ultima weapon though. So let's take that from Gladio. We got to hit him up with the Ultima weapon. Make him look really good here. The armor isn't blue, but I'm heavily considering it. I just have to check my resources because I want a blue Quina for sure. I got to make sure I can swing both characters. So I'll play around with it off camera and see if I can make that happen. But let's go ahead and look at his artifacts here. Now, Zack is a damage dealer, so I think you really want to focus on attack and brave damage with him. So for his artifacts, I think we should go attack 108 and soldier grit boost 2-star. This is going to give him max brave and attack, which is very good. So definitely go with that combo there. And then on the spheres, so A slot, once again, just focus on attack or brave damage spheres. I put Jack on, which is an attack and brave damage trigger, or it's an attack and brave damage up. Shulk is another good one. I keep forgetting to bring up Shulk, but Shulk is also attack and brave damage, which is very good. Rydia won't work because he's not weakness damage, but Jack or Shulk I think could be very nice to get attack and brave damage. I have this Fang on here. Now, Fang isn't like the most optimal by any means, but it is a very easy trigger for 10% attack. So I'd say this is just an example of a generic attack up you could give him. I think Fang was just a situation where the last time I was upgrading my Zack, I happened to have this full sphere in there. I'm like, yeah, attack looks pretty good. Let's just throw it on there, right? The one thing with Zack is he does have an attack that ignores defense. So if you want to take that into a factor, you could maybe lean a little bit more towards brave damage, because when you're ignoring defense, attack isn't as important, right? So just keep that in mind. But not all of his attacks ignore defense. So it's not like you shouldn't avoid attack, but you might want to, if you're choosing between attack or brave damage, you might want to choose brave damage, right? And then on the B slot, you just want a good attack up. So I think like Snow would be a really good one because he's a lock character, so it's a very easy just 10% attack up. I believe Gladio would be another one you could use, right? Just look for any of those B slot attack up ones, and maybe put one of those on there, right? So with that, I think we're ready. Let's go in. All right, and actually, what kind of do I? Yeah, let's put Alexander on. Let's go big on HP here. Make our boy look beefy. All right, well, let's hop in. I've got force charging covered. I'm not really worried about the friend unit here. Perfect. Oh, I didn't really look at my calls, but shoot, I really should have had Raijin call on, but that's okay. No, actually, I don't want Raijin call on because we need to show Zack's tanking off, so we don't want him to have any help, right? So we're going to see attacks right away. Now, Zack hasn't had time to put anything on yet, so let's just see. Okay, so we're okay right now. We took that first Brave hit just fine. So let's get Garnet going. Let's do Aquamarine. Okay. And then we'll do AA. All right, and then we are going to BT Effect. And I think with Zack, I am going to go Burst Phase right away, because that way I can just get all of his stuff set up, and he's going to be a slower character as a tank anyways. This way I can just show off his base kit. And a lot of you are already familiar with the base kit, right? It's really the FR is what we want to look at here and just see what his numbers are looking like. So I think I am. I'm going to just drop BT Effect right away here. So let's just do it. Let's just go right in. Normally what you would do is you would open with the EX, or you would drop the BT Finisher if you want it right away. But we're just going to go Burst Phase, okay? All right, so sure, now that we're in Burst Phase, let's drop the EX, which is Apocalypse. Let's see what the damage looks like here. Oof. Yeah, he's getting extra true HP damage, by the way, too. Okay. So that was 500k AoE, which isn't the craziest, but I feel like it maybe split the numbers up and didn't add them all together. I feel like he did more than that, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and look at his EX. So he does do Brave gaining between attacks. This does heal himself, which is really good because he's going to be drawing in a lot of damage. And then it gives himself a Brave Barrier, and it puts lock on the enemies. So the enemies now are locked on to Zack. And we've got that good Brave Barrier, and that's why I usually recommend opening with the EX. They give it to you right away, so it's like a free attack. But the Brave Barrier is something you want on him. So it's basically a Brave Shield that scales on his Eye Brave, right? So Eye Brave is a stat that does matter to him, but I think attack and Brave damage would be a little bit better. But you can kind of judge for yourself. So this is going to reduce Brave damage by the shield value, and then if he gets broken, then it will dispel it. So the Brave Barrier basically lasts until the enemies beat through it. So we got that. Let's go ahead and let's do the LD, which is called Meteor Shots. Let's see what the damage looks like here. Okay, yeah, 1.3 mil. That's pretty good damage for the LD. That's AoE, right? So this is actually going to be a party heal. So the cool thing with Zack, too, it's not just that he's a tank, but he's kind of like a heal support. Like, he's going to be able to keep your party healed up. And his LD is going to give him a free ability use on the next turn. And then he does get his overhead, which is called Embrace Your Dreams. And then that also does put lock on the enemy. So he has a couple ways to lock down here. So what this is going to do is this is a stacking buff from the LD, his overhead. And it goes up as he takes damage. So as he gets attacked, it'll gain stats. And then this is going to be a max brave damage, and HP damage up to himself. Overflow stolen up. And then true HP damage added on to the attacks, and it scales based on the stacks. All that stuff scales on the stacks, and that's to himself. So that's why we saw true HP damage. Anytime a character attacks, and you see 2 sets of red numbers at the same time, it means that the bottom number, you're getting true HP damage on top of it, which is very powerful. We've seen this. It's like heavy prayer, basically, right? And then the party is going to get a big defense up, HP damage resist up, and brave damage resist up, and HP regen. So he's kind of a tank in a different way, where like single target, he's going to completely nullify it out. But like he doesn't really like nullify AoE stuff for the party, but to compensate, he's giving the party their own way to tank with brave and HP damage reduction, which is good, right? So let's go ahead. I would say when you get the free skill use, I think Rush Assault is what I would usually use. Now with Chain Slash and Rush Assault, you always want to attack an enemy that's targeting you. And as long as you're not competing with other lock characters, so for example, running Zack with Rubicante may not be the best idea because Rubicante's lock is going to take over and Zack's going to miss out on a lot of his kit. Other than all attacks counts as being targeted. But Rush Assault and Chain Slash, basically he gets double attacks if he's attacking an enemy that's targeting him. So let's attack Ultimecia with Rush Assault. This should be pretty good damage, and this does ignore defense, by the way. Yeah, you see the true HP damage there. That's good. Now we're going to top that off with a Chain Slash at the end. Dude, 2.4 mil. That's really good. Like, not even in force time, just popping off 2.5 mil. Rush Assault's looking pretty good. So it ignores defense. It does extend his own buffs by 2 turns, which is good. And then, once again, it triggers Chain Slash after he gets a Max Brave up and an HP regen. So now let's do Chain Slash. So Chain Slash, this is going to put lockdown on the enemies, and he's just going to trigger this twice. As long as you're attacking an enemy that's targeting him. Okay, and then 1.6 mil with some splash. Very, very good. But Rush Assault has always been like Zack's power move, right? And 2.5 mil, that's really, really nice damage. I do like that, right? So Chain Slash did the attack you saw there. Brave gains between attacks. He gets a turn rate up buff and a physical brave resist buff up, which is good. And then that puts lockdown on the enemies. So that's basically that. And then we'll do the FR attack here, but we'll talk about what it actually does when I do his actual FR phase. Because we will do his FR phase here. Alright, see the Scorcher Blaze here. Yeah, dude, true HP damage is so powerful. Alright, 2.5 mil AoE. Yeah, that's really good damage. So Rush Assault and the FR, we're looking at 2.5 mil. And actually, this is without Penello's Burst Aura or his own. So these numbers actually are going to be higher. Because we only have 1 Burst Aura up and we could have 3. Let's do another Rush Assault for good measure. Yeah, Zack's looking pretty good. And once again, we haven't even seen his tanking yet. We're going to start to see that now. Alright, so we're going to do the BT finisher here, and then we're going to talk about what his BT effect is, and it's very good. He basically turns into Arden, where he gets like the zombie mode and he cannot be killed. You can see he even damaged himself a little bit there. But now he can't die. Alright, so his BT, which is the price of freedom. Hold on, was she going to attack? Okay. So that did the big attack there. And then the burst effect, it's going to be 8 turns for the party. What's really significant about this, because one of Zack's old weaknesses was he couldn't really help with the AoE damage. Well, now his BT effect does that. Any AoE damage that's HP, it's going to be inflicted to him instead of the party. This is very similar to like what Bosch does. And this is what made Bosch always like a unique tank. Now Zack has that too, but it's only with his BT effect. Zack literally cannot die. I think the only thing that can kill him is like auto kill stuff. But any normal HP attacks, whatever, cannot kill him, which is very good. He gets a Brave Barrier. So remember that Brave Barrier we put on Zack earlier? He now puts that on the whole party. So now the whole party has a Brave Barrier. And then it's Brave Damage up, Brave Damage Limit up, HP Damage up, and HP Damage Limit up. So very good auras on this thing, right? So let's let Penello do some charging here. And actually, let's just go all the way. I think we're going to charge all the way. Because Zack is coming up next, and we'll just pop his force and kind of go from there. And Zack's overhead is already maxed out. I think just from Ultimecia's original, like, barrage, right? Okay. Once again, boring part of the showcase. Just watching me ramp up. But yeah, we're just going to go all the way to town here. No reason we shouldn't just take it all the way. We'll let Garnet rain down. And now Aerith gets the rain down with her, which is kind of crazy. I'm thinking Aerith and Garnet as like a double support combo sounds kind of nasty to me with all that off turn, and they both have Echo. And then you just plug them with another like crazy DPS. Like you're gonna be cooking. You are gonna be cooking. Too many supports in tanks is never a bad thing. All right, so we're maxed out. I kind of wasn't paying attention. I think I maybe did a little bit of overkill there. All right, let's hit the BT effect now. Yep, so BT effect. All right, so now we have triple BT auras on. And Zack's going to be doing a pretty beefy force attack here. So this force is going to be called Scorcher Blaze, and he is partnered up with Tidus, which is going to be a very fun pairing. I think a lot of you all are going to like that, because there's a lot of Tidus fans out there. All right. So let's go ahead and let's hit up Scorcher Blaze. All right, I think this damage is going to be quite good. The other thing I would say with Zack, I would say his FR, like, isn't the craziest for, like, HP conditions as your main FR, but I think he's a very good Echo. And yeah, dude, he did 3 mil AoE. I think that's the strongest standalone FR damage I've seen, like, without having a gauge up. So I think where Zack's value comes in terms of FR is use somebody else's FR and then have him be like a late Echo. Now watch this. See how we're just like tanking all this? We took zeros there. All right, now we're breaking. But that first attack, you saw the whole party took zeros, which was very good. So yeah, now we can Echo. And then let's talk about Zack's FR conditions, right? So it does put Brave Barrier on the party. It does lock the enemies. And then Zack during force time has HP damage limit increased if he's going against an enemy that's targeting him. So his FR is really meant for himself to use. So I'd say if you are going to use it as the main FR, look at that, all zeros. Zack just completely tanked that. 0 brave damage, 0 HP damage, 0, 0, 0. That's what Zack does. And you see the gauge going up there, right? So it's really meant for him to operate. So if you're going to use it as the main one, I would use it and then like go into his burst and give him a bunch of turns. So he does have a little bit of off turn, right? So if any brave damage gets reduced or absorbed, it's plus 20%. So it is 20% off turn, which is nice. So you could do that in like a defense comp. And then if an active ally HP is healed on turn, it's 40%. And then if Zack attacks an enemy that's targeting him, it's 40%. So if Zack does an attack that heals himself and is hitting an enemy, it's going to be 80%, right? So let's go ahead and sure, we'll just Fatal Dance here. And then what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to do like a regular attack with Zack, and we're going to try to Echo with him a little bit later, right? So let me just check something really quick. So if his EX is up, we're going to do his EX because his EX heals. So this should give us like an 80% gain here, because we're attacking an enemy targeting him and we're healing. Yep, 83%. So you want to try to do attacks that heal with Zack if you can on turn. Sure, we'll Echo with Garnet. I kind of want to get this gauge up and do like once again, like a really late Echo with Zack and see what kind of insane damage we can get. All right, so 6 mil AoE there. Now we're at 435. We'll do Fatal Dance because that heals. Yep, 43%. All right, go ahead and attack us. So once again, I think like the big downfall with Zack is he doesn't counter, but he tanks really well and his on-turn damage is way superior, right? So Zack took some HP damage there, but we don't care. He can't die. He can just take all that. And I believe that was all damage to the party. Look at that. Can't die. 0 HP. Doesn't matter. He's just chilling. He can't die. He literally has the Arden effect. Like, he will take a bunch of damage, but as long as his health bar is glowing purple like that, he just can't die. So I thought this was a really good way to showcase him because we are seeing all of his tanking come into play here. Garnet will just do this. And look at that. He just regened like half of his health back right there, right? What should we do this time? The enemies are pretty low, so let's pop the Echo here. So this is at 500%. So just keep in mind, like, we could do this at max gauge and would do even, like, way more damage than this. Alright, so that was, what, 12 mil AoE? Not too bad there. At 546 to do 12 mil AoE is pretty good. And then, sure, you can cut in. That's fine. You're not going to do anything. Yeah, see, that was an AoE. So Zack just took all that party HP damage to himself. And because he's invincible, it doesn't matter. So his BT is pretty important, because if he's not invincible, he's going to die really quick. But it's also what's allowing him to take all the HP damage from the party. Normally that 12, like he took 12,000 HP damage, right? But that normally is supposed to be split between the party, so he should have only taken a third of that. But that's the combo, right? He absorbs all the HP, it's going to be a big number, but he can't die, so it doesn't matter. And then between, you know, all the healing we got, he just heals himself back up, and it's no big deal. And as long as that BT effect's up, my man can't die. So Garnet, let's just do this. Okay, and then Zack should be finishing off here. Let's finish with a Rush Assault, because, I mean, I could do the BT finisher, but Rush Assault's pretty strong. Let's do a Rush Assault at 760. 13 mil, yeah, pretty good. So anyways, guys, let me know what y'all think of Zack. I think he's really good tank. If you want to get him, he's not like a must pull, like you don't have to have him, but I've said this before, having many tanks in your box is always a good thing, because tanks are very helpful in lockout content. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think of this guy. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one. All right, we got the guides done. All right, let me get that labeled. All right, so we got that done and ready to go. All right, guys, so we're going to wrap up pretty quick here. I'm just going to go through chat a little bit, but I got to get these videos uploaded, and then I got to get to bed. All right. Let me see here. Yeah, people are talking about like how you pronounce Titus. I've always just said Titus. Some people say Titus. I'm not going to get mad at anybody for saying it whatever way they want to. I don't really care. I say Titus. Some people say they don't like the way I say Alphanod, and that's probably not the way you're supposed to say it, but I say it how I say it. You all know who I'm talking about. All right. Exegetti. Oh, hey, Zack and Titus are both dead guys who still managed to reunite with their true loves in the afterlife. Yeah, that's a good reason that they're comboed up. I can see that. Garnet's LD effect. Pumice arc, I forgot the exact name. Yeah, it's like something arc, but yeah, it's a level buff, right? Yes, it is. That is considered a level buff, because it goes up to like 4 levels or 4 stacks, and then it pops off and it resets to 1. Gmark says he's wild, but I'm out of resources. Yeah, Gmark, I wouldn't stress about it. I'd say Aerith is the more important pull. Nina, Titus is an ocean-based character. He uses an ocean-styled sword, hence the name Titus. I think you're saying Titus, right? For the tide, sure. Because, you know, the ocean tide, ocean-themed character. I never knew this was an argument. Hey, if you want to go Titus, go ahead and go Titus. You're good to go. I'll say Titus. Definitely Ignis, because Ignis is a support character, right? Oh, my OBS disconnected. Reconnection successful. We may have dropped the stream for a minute there, but I think I reconnected. So hopefully y'all are still here. But yeah, definitely Ignis. Because he's a support character. And he's got a good call. I like his call too. Antonio Mora, do shields stack with each other, or does one happen before the other? Zack and Warrior of Light. I believe the shields stack, but I'm not 100% sure. Someone else in chat might actually know that better than me. I haven't actually tested that. Florante, do we need blue armor, this character? No, you don't have to blue armor. I think I might blue him. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Bluing is never a requirement on a character. But it's definitely going to make them look better, right? Because the Japanese dub pronounces his name as Tidosu? Tidosu! So maybe Titus is right, huh? Tidosu! Gmark, and then they get absorbed by the live stream and cease to exist so someone else can be born. Sure. Exegeti. Ignis is probably more useful. Yeah, I agree. And then AJ, Titus is a pun on the Okaniwan word for sun. So canonically, Titus. Maybe I am saying it right. I don't know. Anyways, guys, we are going to, I think we're going to head out for the night. I do appreciate everyone coming. We had 140 here. We still got 100 here hanging out. So I definitely appreciate you all. Please, if you want to join my Discord, the description is at the top, or the link is at the top. Feel free to hop in. My Discord is primarily Dokkan Battle and DFFOO. So feel free to go in there, chat, ask questions. There's a lot of awesome people in there that'll help you out. I am in there as well. I don't, like, it's gotten to the point where there's so much chat. I don't go in and, like, randomly, like, respond to stuff as much. But if you pin me, I will respond. So really the best way to ask me a question in my Discord is to @ me. So please @ me in there if you specifically want my answer. But if you're okay with anybody helping you, just go into one of the channels, ask questions, and you're good to go. There's team building stuff in there. You can ask general DFFOO questions, all that stuff. All right, now chat's picking up, so we'll go and finish the chat here. Let me see. Florante, thanks for the stream. Rustwell, yeah, see you, Florante. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate everybody coming. Titus is just correct, so there's that. But you can say it however you want. Call the FF4 guy Cecil. It's fine. Yeah, I call him Cecil. Yeah, I call him Cecil. Call the Final Fantasy 11 guy. Wait. Bastock instead of Bastuk. I don't even know that guy, so I wouldn't even know how to say it. It's all kosher, yeah. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thanks for coming, Nina. Thanks for coming, Jesus. Yeah, Nina, I'm glad you like the content. Juan, yep, thanks for coming, Juan. Oh, DZ@J says my handle is pronounced Dzaj. Wait, hold on. Dzaj, right? Dzaj? Okay, I'll try to remember that. Dzaj. Oh, I see. You're just using the A as like an actual letter A instead of an at. Okay, so Dzaj. Well, thanks for coming. All right, guys, we'll catch you all on the next one. Hope to see some